Buying a brand new car used to feel safe. No prior owner's mistakes, no hidden wear, no gamble on maintenance history, just a fresh start straight off the assembly line. But 2026 broke that assumption for a growing number of buyers. Consumer Reports has been quietly compiling early reliability data from owner surveys, service records, and predicted reliability scores. And 8 specific new models are already showing problems that shouldn't exist this early in ownership. These aren't rumors from online forums. This is documented data from real owners reporting real issues within weeks of driving off the lot, because the #1 car on this list is one almost everyone assumed was safe. Shift Maring Eat, it's the 2026 Chevrolet Trax. On paper, the Trax looked like a genuine win for Chevrolet. A budget-friendly crossover with surprisingly upscale styling, generous standard features, and strong initial sales numbers across the US and Canada that outpaced even Chevrolet's own internal projections heading into launch. But what most people don't realize is that Consumer Reports' predicted reliability score for the Trax dropped sharply after early owner surveys revealed recurring infotainment system failures, including full touchscreen freezes that require a battery disconnect to resolve, sometimes happening multiple times within the same week of ownership according to submitted repair logs. That's not a minor annoyance you can simply ignore or work around. For a vehicle that routes climate controls, backup camera functions, and even basic drive mode selection through that same central screen, a freeze mid-drive becomes a real safety concern, not just an inconvenience buyers can shrug off during a commute. Here's the twist. GM rushed the Trax's software validation timeline to hit an aggressive launch date, according to industry reporting from supplier sources familiar with the development process, cutting testing cycles shorter than usual for a brand new platform entering a fiercely competitive segment. That decision appears to be exactly why so many early units are showing the same specific glitch instead of isolated, random complaints scattered across unrelated systems. When failures cluster around one identical issue across different owners in different states and provinces, it almost always points back to a software or manufacturing shortcut taken under time pressure to meet a launch date rather than a genuine engineering flaw baked permanently into the hardware itself. Owners are reporting the freezes most commonly during cold starts in winter conditions, suggesting a temperature-related trigger that Chevrolet's testing simply didn't account for during development, which reportedly took place primarily in warmer testing facilities further south. If a budget-friendly crossover is already showing cracks this early, wait until you see number 7, because this next one involves a far more expensive vehicle with a far more expensive problem attached to it. This expensive SUV has a transmission problem nobody saw coming. At number 7 sits the 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee. This nameplate has spent decades building a reputation for capability and durability, and expectations were understandably high heading into this redesigned model year, especially given the premium pricing attached to newer, higher-end trims. But this completely changes everything. Consumer Reports flagged a consistent pattern of harsh, jerky shifting in the automatic transmission, reported by owners within the first few thousand miles, sometimes as early as the very first tank of gas after taking delivery. What most people don't realize is that this isn't a simple learning behavior quirk that self-corrects over time through normal driving, which is often the convenient excuse offered by dealership service departments when owners bring the issue in for inspection and leave without answers. Multiple independent service reports from different dealerships, spread across several states, describe the exact same jerking sensation at low speeds, particularly during stop-and-go traffic and tight parking lot maneuvers, suggesting a calibration issue baked directly into the transmission software rather than something that genuinely improves with additional mileage over time. Stellantis has acknowledged awareness of customer feedback without confirming a formal recall yet, which is exactly the kind of vague, carefully worded corporate language that tends to precede a larger fix once enough complaints accumulate through official documented channels rather than informal dealer visits and word of mouth. Owners who financed this SUV expecting rock-solid Jeep reliability based on decades of hard-earned brand reputation are now facing dealership visits well before their first scheduled maintenance appointment. An unusual and genuinely frustrating position for anyone making a brand new vehicle purchase at this price point and trim level. But it doesn't end here. Because number 6 involves an electric vehicle with a problem that's even harder to diagnose and fix than a transmission issue buried under the hood. This EV's battery software is doing something it absolutely shouldn't. At number 6, we have the 2026 Chevrolet Blazer EV. Chevrolet already stumbled with this nameplate software once during a prior launch cycle, delaying deliveries for months while engineers scrambled to fix it. And Consumer Reports data suggests some of those same underlying issues never fully disappeared, despite public reassurances from GM that the platform had been thoroughly addressed before this model year's release. What most people don't realize is that early 2026 units are showing inconsistent range estimates, with the dashboard predicting one number while the actual usable range falls noticeably short, sometimes by double-digit percentages depending on outside temperature and the specific driving conditions encountered during a given trip. This is where it gets crazy. Several owners reported the vehicle unexpectedly losing a meaningful percentage of charge overnight while parked and completely powered off in their own driveway, a problem traced back to background software processes that don't fully power down the way they're technically supposed to, according to the vehicle's own published design specifications. For an EV, that's not a cosmetic bug you can simply live with day to day. It directly affects whether the car has enough charge remaining to make a planned trip the next morning, which is genuinely the entire point of owning an electric vehicle in the first place, not an afterthought. GM has pushed several over-the-air updates attempting to address the issue directly since the first complaint surfaced. But Consumer Reports notes the fixes have been inconsistent across different vehicle identification numbers, meaning some owners see real improvement after an update installs, while others report absolutely no change at all following the exact same software patch pushed to their vehicle. If software problems in an EV feel serious enough on their own, wait until you see number 5, because this next issue involves an actual combustion engine, not just a screen or a battery management system. This new engine is already showing a warning sign nobody wants to see. At number 5, it's the 2026 Honda Civic Hybrid. Honda's reputation for near-bulletproof reliability is exactly why this particular entry is turning heads across the entire automotive industry right now, catching reviewers and longtime owners off guard. What most people don't realize is that Consumer Reports flagged early reports of unusual engine noise, described consistently by multiple owners as a distinct ticking or knocking sound occurring specifically during cold starts, most commonly in colder climates across the northern US and throughout Canada during the harshest winter months. For a manufacturer that's built its entire brand identity around dependable, remarkably quiet engines for generations, this kind of early complaint cluster is genuinely rare and absolutely worth paying close attention to before buying. Honda's hybrid system pairs a smaller gasoline engine with electric motor assistance, and some independent engineers speculate that the noise stems from how the engine cycles on and off far more frequently than a traditional gas engine would under normal operation, placing unusual mechanical stress on components not originally engineered around that specific start-stop pattern in extreme cold weather conditions common across much of North America. Honda hasn't issued a formal public statement beyond acknowledging they're monitoring customer reports internally. Language that closely mirrors what typically comes before a technical service bulletin eventually gets issued to dealerships nationwide once enough data accumulates from the field. This one stings particularly hard for disappointed buyers because the Civic Hybrid was specifically marketed and positioned as the safe, sensible, dependable choice for buyers actively wanting to avoid exactly this kind of early ownership headache and unexpected repair visit during their very first winter of ownership. And this is where it gets genuinely surprising, because number 4 involves a truck that's supposed to be nearly indestructible by decades of hard-earned reputation alone. At #4, we have the 2026 Ford F-150, America's best-selling vehicle for decades running, trusted by contractors, farmers, and everyday commuters alike, and yet Consumer Reports data shows a growing cluster of complaints involving premature suspension wear, specifically clunking noises, and uneven tire wear appearing well before the first scheduled tire rotation on many individual units across multiple regions. What most people don't realize is that trucks carry an assumption of durability that often shields early problems from public scrutiny far longer than other vehicle categories typically receive, since buyers generally expect trucks to handle rough treatment and heavy loads without complaint or hesitation right out of the gate. But Ford's redesigned independent rear suspension setup on certain 2026 trims appears to be the common thread connecting these specific complaints, according to service technician reports circulating quietly within dealer networks across multiple regions and states. Several technicians have noted that bushings in this new suspension design seem to wear noticeably faster than the previous generation's proven setup, particularly on trucks regularly used for towing trailers or hauling heavy equipment, which is exactly the demanding use case F-150 buyers reasonably expect the truck to handle without issue straight out of the gate, given its reputation. Ford has not commented publicly beyond standard warranty coverage assurances issued through customer service channels and dealership talking points, but for a vehicle this central to Ford's overall brand identity and financial bottom line, quiet internal engineering reviews are almost certainly already underway behind the scenes right now, even without any public acknowledgement offered yet to affected owners waiting for answers. Now, here's where the list gets genuinely uncomfortable, because number 3 through number 1 involve problems serious enough that dealers are reportedly telling owners to simply wait rather than actually fix anything at all. This one's being told to wait it out by dealerships nationwide. At number 3, it's the 2026 Nissan Rogue. What most people don't realize is that Consumer Reports has received a substantial wave of complaints about the continuously variable transmission, or CVT, exhibiting noticeable hesitation and shuddering under acceleration, a problem Nissan has notoriously struggled with on previous generations of multiple models across its lineup for years. The fact that it's resurfacing again on a supposedly fully redesigned platform strongly suggests the underlying engineering issue was never truly resolved, just temporarily masked by software tuning changes made ahead of this particular launch to satisfy short-term testing benchmarks. Multiple owners report being told directly by dealership service advisors that the shuddering is simply normal for a CVT, and to monitor the behavior rather than receiving an actual diagnostic inspection or meaningful repair attempt during their visit. That kind of dismissive response tends to happen specifically when a manufacturer hasn't yet issued formal repair guidance down to individual dealerships, leaving frustrated service departments without any clear fix to offer paying customers standing at the counter demanding real answers about their brand new vehicle. This is exactly the kind of documented pattern that historically precedes a class action lawsuit or an extended warranty program once enough complaints accumulate over an extended period of ownership across a wide enough customer base, something that has already happened with Nissan's CVT transmissions before, across past model generations spanning nearly a decade. Get ready, because the number 2 and number 1 picks involve problems serious enough to potentially affect basic safety functions, not just comfort, convenience, or long-term durability concerns. At number 2, it's the 2026 Tesla Model Y. Despite strong initial sales figures across every market it's sold in worldwide, Consumer Reports flagged owner complaints describing inconsistent regenerative braking behavior, with some drivers reporting the car briefly failing to slow as expected when lifting off the accelerator pedal in certain specific conditions, particularly in wet weather or at sustained highway speeds during longer drives. What most people don't realize is that regenerative braking is absolutely central to how the vehicle handles everyday, day-to-day driving, meaning any real inconsistency there directly affects how predictably the car behaves in ordinary traffic every single time a driver simply lifts their foot off the accelerator pedal without warning. This pattern suggests the root cause may be partially hardware-related rather than purely a software calibration problem that can be neatly patched remotely without requiring an actual service center visit and physical inspection of components. For a vehicle marketed heavily around cutting-edge safety technology and advanced driver assistance features as core selling points central to its entire brand pitch, an inconsistent braking experience genuinely undermines exactly the safety-focused reputation Tesla has spent years carefully building with safety-conscious buyers across every single market it currently sells vehicles in worldwide, from suburban families to fleet operators. But now we've finally arrived at number 1, and this final entry is the one Consumer Reports says buyers should be most cautious about right now, above every other vehicle on this entire list combined. This is the car millions assumed was completely safe to buy without question. At number 1, we have the 2026 Toyota Camry. Toyota's reputation for reliability is practically legendary at this point, built over many decades of remarkably consistent engineering across nearly every single model in its extensive global lineup, from economy sedans to full-size SUVs. That's exactly why this particular entry is so shocking to longtime, loyal Toyota buyers who never once questioned this brand before confidently making a purchase decision without a second thought. What most people don't realize is that the fully redesigned 2026 Camry's new hybrid-only powertrain, a first for this nameplate, has generated a genuine wave of early complaints about inconsistent power delivery, described repeatedly by owners as a noticeable delay or hesitation when accelerating from a complete stop, particularly when merging onto highways or entering fast-moving traffic unexpectedly. Consumer Reports notes this pattern is unusual specifically because Toyota's hybrid systems have historically been considered among the most refined and dependable in the entire automotive industry, spanning back over 2 decades of continuous refinement, making this particular cluster of complaints genuinely surprising to both independent reviewers and engineers who closely track Toyota's typical performance benchmarks year over year without fail. Some technicians speculate the underlying issue stems from entirely new battery management software introduced specifically for this generation, a system that hasn't yet been fully calibrated for real-world driving conditions across dramatically different climates, altitudes, and terrains encountered by owners nationwide, from desert heat to mountain elevation changes. Toyota has acknowledged isolated reports without confirming any broader systemic pattern publicly through official statements. But the sheer volume of remarkably similar owner complaints appearing across entirely different regions strongly suggests this goes well beyond a handful of simply unlucky buyers experiencing a random, isolated mechanical fluke that happened to coincide by chance. So here's where everything comes together. 8 brand new 2026 vehicles, 8 completely different underlying problems, spanning nearly every price category and vehicle type on the market today, from budget crossovers to flagship electric vehicles and full-size trucks relied on daily by millions. The Chevrolet Trax's recurring touchscreen freezes triggered by cold weather. The Jeep Grand Cherokee's jerky and unpredictable transmission shifting, the Chevrolet Blazer EV's inconsistent range readings and mysterious overnight battery drain, the Honda Civic Hybrid's unexpected cold start engine noise breaking decades of quiet reliability, the Ford F-150's premature suspension component wear despite its rugged reputation, the Nissan Rogue's resurfacing and depressingly familiar CVT shudder, the Tesla Model Y's inconsistent regenerative braking behavior undermining its safety image, and finally the Toyota Camry's hesitant and unpredictable hybrid power delivery shocking loyal buyers. Every single one of these is a 2026 model year vehicle currently on sale right now, and every single one is already generating well-documented reliability concerns before most owners have even completed their very first year of ownership. None of these documented issues necessarily mean these are fundamentally bad cars overall, and many will likely be resolved through updates, recalls, or revised production runs within the coming year. But they absolutely do mean prospective buyers should slow down, carefully read the latest Consumer Reports data before signing any paperwork, and directly ask dealerships about known technical service bulletins rather than simply assuming a brand new car automatically guarantees a trouble-free ownership experience from day one behind the wheel. The Toyota Camry landing at #1 remains the most shocking entry on this entire list, precisely because Toyota's decades-long reputation made this kind of documented pattern feel almost impossible before this specific model year, proving that even the most trusted, respected names in the entire industry aren't fully immune to launch year growing pains when new technology gets rushed to market ahead of thorough, extensive real-world testing across every climate and condition. If you're shopping for a new car anywhere in 2026, patience and genuine research matter far more than simple badge loyalty ever will again, no matter how many decades a brand has earned your trust in the past. Waiting even a few extra months for these kinds of early issues to properly surface and get addressed through software updates or formal recalls could realistically save you an entire frustrating first year of ownership and countless unnecessary, time-consuming trips back to the dealership service counter. If this surprised you, hit subscribe, because next week we're revealing which used cars are actually proving more reliable than their brand new replacements right now. You won't want to miss that comparison.